really civilized right now. It's a much classier podcast.
I kind of feel like we're in a warehouse or something. Or like in the back of a moving van or something. Why aren't wind chimes in?
Why aren't wind chimes in?
Yeah. Like, why don't more people have them?
They go in and out of stock.
Maybe they don't. Maybe they won't even know what wind chimes are.
They'll know what a wind chime is.
They might not.
Where are we going to send this?
I don't know. People in India won't know what wind chimes are. They won't know in Pakistan what a wind chime is. I've never heard of that shit. That's a big question for the 21st century. Are wind chimes popular? Okay, here we go. Why aren't wind chimes in
style?
Yeah, in style.
Why aren't wind chimes in style? Of all the things that do come into style, Crocs.
Those are cool.
Truck nuts.
What are truck nuts?
You know those things that hang on the bottom that look like testicles that hang on trucks? Do you guys not have them here?
I don't know.
Okay, then forget about that.
I thought they're just like special nuts that truck drivers eat. What would a truck driver like to eat that a normal person wouldn't want to eat in their nuts? Like maybe some bacon in there, pork rinds in there.
Bacon bits, pork rinds, and peanuts.
Yeah. Oh,
truck nuts.
Truck nuts. We could get rich. Wow, we could make a lot of money selling that shit. Truck nuts. Okay. Who's that? Who's the guy that used?
Oh wait, we never talked about wind chimes though. Like why they're not.
No, it's too funny.
It's too funny to talk
about truck nuts. That's what we got off on. We can't. See, that's the thing.
It's too funny to talk about.
You can't dwell too much on other subjects.
We got to keep it fresh.
Yeah, you got to stick with the topic.
Yeah.
Instead of going the other direction. And
sometimes it's good though.
Oh yeah, truck nuts. Man, that's awesome.
That's a good idea. I'm afraid to even put this in the podcast because someone will take it.
We
could. You could totally get rich making that. Like
that was a good idea. Truck nuts.
But like. What would you do? Like make it down in your kitchen? Like batches?
We'd have an underground kitchen and
like spray it with meth?
I was thinking maybe paint thinner.
Bacon bits, pork rinds, peanuts, paint thinner, meth. How long does it take for you to eat a peanut for it to come out your ass?
About 20 minutes.
It's like that.
Yeah. It's like all I gotta do is run around a little bit and all of a sudden my stomach hurts and
done. It's like water. I want to put this in.
That has nothing to do.
I just want to know.
That has nothing to do with wind chimes. I remember my grandma used to have a lot of wind chimes.
Mine too, like on her porch.
And maybe people in foreign countries won't even know what we're talking about. But
you're really worried people won't know what wind chimes are.
I want everyone to know what they are.
I promise everyone will know what wind chimes are.
Explain to people what are wind chimes.
It's like these metal pipes that blow in the breeze.
Metal pipes? They're not always metal pipes. I think they're just metal pieces.
Metal pieces that blow in the breeze, and they make musical sounds.
Are they generally in any sort of shape, usually?
They're usually hanging from strings.
What kind of strings? And what are these strings made of? Like rubber?
You've turned this into like a brain exercise.
Maybe we need to just know the history of wind chimes. Like exactly what they're made of.
Maybe we'll have guests on and they can describe what wind chimes are.
Maybe we can have a shop where we specifically just sell trucker nuts and wind chimes.
Yeah, we could get a spot like on I-40.
I mean, we could talk more about wind chimes.
Yeah, I think we're done with wind chimes. We covered all the things.
We could tell the audience.
A workshop.
Yeah, how to
build like a TED talk about how to build wind chimes.
How do you build your own wind chimes? What kind of material you're going to need, how you can build it, the measurements you need, inches and everything. We can make a total do-it-yourself.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to know about this shit, and I know everybody's already talked about it because it's already Sunday because it happened Saturday, which was what's the date? What was the date yesterday?
The 1st
was when our dearly departed Fast and the Furious guy, big time actor, Academy Award, Oscar nominated.
I don't think he won an Academy Award.
Paul Walker died. That's the only reason the girls care about him, because he's an attractive guy.
Yeah.
Where's all the outrage about drones killing people in Libya and shit? Where's that at?
Yeah.
Are people talking about that?
No, Paul Walker's the big name.
Yeah, are people talking about the Federal Reserve and how they're
silver?
How they're destroying the economy? Well, no, Paul Walker's is the number one.
Instead of buying silver, they're buying pictures of Paul Walker.
They're buying into bullshit that Paul Walker is the greatest thing since fucking sliced bread. Well, I feel sorry for the family, but he's not sucking my cock or paying my bills.
Like a good catchphrase.
He's not sucking my cock or paying my bills. Nobody really remembers anything else he's done besides... Wait, what was that movie with that fat kid?
Where they play soccer?
No, where he dances with that girl.
Oh yeah, Angus?
Yes! God, you're so good! Paul Walker was in that shit.
Really?
Yes! He was a little boy. He was a young kid. Yeah, he was.
Like his friend? Or he was just
No,
like
he was the
bad guy.
Yeah, he was one of the ones.
Can't believe you remembered Angus.
You did. I didn't. I did not even remember that.
Well, no, I remember the name. I didn't remember Paul.
You know what happened with the Paul Walker thing, right?
No.
Well, he was getting ready to go to some charity event, and what happened is he was hanging out with this former race car driver.
I think I'm gonna say racist.
This former racist skinhead guy that was driving his fucking Porsche. And anyway, a former race car driver was driving his Porsche, and they hit a telephone pole, and the whole car exploded.
That's what happens when you make bad decisions.
Yeah, the body was unidentifiable. You could not identify the body.
Oh, you know that?
Yeah.
Wow. You know, like all the case files?
Yeah. It's like a cold case file.
You're trying to solve it.
Special investigation.
Your one-man mission.
Another 48 hours. With Nick Nolte. And Eddie Murphy.
That's a really good movie.
We're solving the Paul Walker case.
Oh, hell.
Nick Nolte, you do good.
That's a
good impression.
You can be Eddie Murphy.
Hey, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Paul Walker.
We shouldn't make fun of him too much.
Yeah. What was the last good Eddie Murphy movie? What was the last good one and the first good?
It wasn't Big Mama's House. Because that was in that. Martin Lawrence was in that one.
No, that wasn't Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
That was Big Mama's House?
Yeah, he was dressed up like a lady.
I thought it was like the Tyler Perry.
The Tyler Perry?
Tyler Perry.
No. Tyler Perry does different stuff.
He dresses up like a fat black lady, though.
He dresses up... Tyler Perry doesn't dress up.
Medina.
That's not him. That's Samuel Jackson. Yes, it is. Medina is Samuel L. Jackson.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is. It's not Eddie Murphy.
No, I don't think
He was caught with a transsexual.
Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to talk about something super serious. Everybody, brace yourself. Get ready. Transgender couples.
You think, hold on, here's something. If transgendered marriage was legal, do you think Eddie Murphy would have gotten as much trouble for sleeping with
You maybe would have married a chick with a dick.
Yeah, maybe no one would have cared.
Or a guy with a...
Vagina.
Yeah, or a guy that gets his asshole replaced with a vagina.
Do they do that?
I don't know. Maybe
What are they?
I don't know. Maybe the pussy would act like a shit hole instead. They could just reverse around and he could still have his cock.
Oh, man.
So it'd be like a vagina asshole.
You could, like...
The back door.
Yeah.
I'm a back door man.
Like a lady in the front and a man in the back.
Yeah. That would be pretty convenient.
Yeah.
Could you deal with that?
I bet that's... Yeah.
Personally? On a personal level?
That's like a poor man's sex change.
Could you just close your eyes and imagine it? What if it's a guy with a full beard and he's got a pussy, but you want to fuck him and feel like it's a girl? I mean, could you just close your eyes and fuck that guy?
There's a really... You'll have to have me, like, imagine these... There's a super famous porn star, a gay porn star.
I know.
That's like, he's really muscly. He looks like fucking Diamond Dallas Page.
Diamond Dallas Page.
He looks like Diamond Dallas Page, but then he's got a vagina.
Where?
He's like a porn star. He's like a... I don't know what to look up. I'm afraid to look
I've never looked at that.
Yeah, he's like super famous. What's
his name?
He's a famous transgendered porn star, and he looks like a muscly fucking WWF guy.
Is his name like Diamond Dallas Vag or something? Coming soon, Diamond Dallas Vag. I could go, hey, look, he had the diamond cutter. It's looked like a vagina.
Well, it said something that everyone was like, ugh, gross, when it was like Eddie Murphy got caught with the trans...
Well, when Diamond Dallas Page.
Why did they even have to say it was a transsexual? Why couldn't they say, oh, it's just a hooker? But they had to make a big deal about it being a transsexual because it's not accepted.
You know what is really interesting? When we're talking about Diamond Dallas Page, he does yoga now. He has a video. Now it's Diamond Dallas Page yoga.
The wrestler has...
I swear to God, yes.
Oh, wow. He doesn't wrestle anymore.
No, he doesn't. He says yoga is the best thing he's ever done for his body. Even better than lifting weights and everything, because it keeps him limber. And Scott Hall as well.
Of Hall & Oates?
No, Scott Hall, the guy with the toothpick. He was part of the Outsiders.
What about Ricky the Steamboat?
He's retired big time. He
Okay.
wrestled in WrestleMania 3. It's like the greatest match ever between the Macho Man for the Intercontinental Belt.
I think you and I watched.
I had it. Yeah, Andre the Giant. You see, for all of you guys out there, I know a little bit of. I know a little bit about wrestling. I know too much about wrestling, probably.
Yeah. We both know a little bit. You're like better than Wikipedia when it comes to WWF.
That's kind of sad.
And WCW.
It's kind of sad, but
Yeah, no, it's good. It's like a hobby. It's like a Civil War reenactment.
yeah, it is. But
Everybody has.
yeah, but he does yoga.
Yeah.
He's helping people out, but he's not transgender, and that's our subject. You like Virgil? I think that was your favorite wrestler.
Did he even wrestle? Well, he joined the NWO later.
He didn't talk. He never talked.
Why didn't they let him talk?
Because they treated him like he was from a minstrel special or something. That's the thing. Like, if you look at wrestling, like, what's a really famous black wrestler?
Junkyard Dog.
No, he never had a championship.
Cook-Up Beware.
No, he never had a champ. He had maybe the TV title or something. There's never been any real famous black guy.
Or gay wrestlers.
I don't know.
There was that guy that like painted his face purple. You know that guy?
Who was that guy?
Big fat guy.
I don't know.
He fought Hogan. He like had like he was almost like glam.
You're thinking about Kamala.
He wasn't Kamala. It was somebody else. Like
Papa Shango. Papa Shango. He had smoke and he was like a witch doctor.
That was really racist.
And maybe that was kind of in this day in society.
I don't think they'd let somebody be a witch doctor. No, what was it? His name was like
Ultimate Warrior.
No, his name was like not. Oh my god, it was
Bruce the Barber Beefcake.
Keep going. He was a bad guy. He was like a famous bad guy, and he had like purple trunk.
Whoa!
Purple
He was
trunk.
like glamish. Yeah. Adrian Adonis.
Adrian Adonis. Yeah. He was great. Adrian
He's
Adonis.
dead. But,
Adrian Adonis. That's it.
Yeah, and he was in WrestleMania 3 too. And
Yeah.
who did he take on?
Hulk.
Do you remember? No.
Didn't he take on Hogan?
Andre took on Hulk.
Who did Adrian Adonis take on?
Roddy Piper. Remember that is a sleeper match. And whoever fell asleep, the opponent got to cut their hair off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Lose
Oh
their hair
man, I want to watch that
That's
tonight.
a good one. Yeah. This is a good one.
I watched They Live recently. Did you seen that?
I
It's
don't
Roddy Piper's acting debut.
That's a really good movie.
I know.
Louis Gossett Jr.'s in it. Wait.
No, there's a black guy that looks like.
No, it's the guy that Keith, what's his face? Yes, and he's a narrator on the Ken Burns documentaries.
Is that really him?
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, and he did the jazz one and some of the Civil War.
Really? That's him?
That's him. Totally him.
Huh? That's crazy.
It's weird. Yeah.
I thought it was Winston from Ghostbusters. Or him, the black guy.
Yeah, he was the only black guy in the whole entire movie, probably. Except that guy.
He's the cop in everything.
What's that stupid show with Urkel? What's it called?
Family Matters.
Yeah. You know that guy only got famous because of his role in fucking Die Hard?
And he kept playing that same character.
Yeah.
He was like black cop. I was never an Urkel fan, but I loved TGIF.
Did you?
I loved Full House.
Yeah.
What was your favorite TGIF show?
I
What was
loved-
on Balky Bartokoumis?
Perfect Strangers.
Perfect Strangers.
Wow. No, I like that one show where Bobby from Dallas was in a family, and it was when Suzanne Summers.
What was that called? That was awful.
I watched it secretly. I liked it. That was after Full House.
Yeah, it was. That was way later. That was like when Boy Meets World was on.
Oh, that's bad. I liked the Friday nights before TGI was even relevant. I like Friday nights, popcorn with the family. Dallas comes on, then Falcon Crest afterward. Yeah, and JR's dead now. He died last year. Larry Hagman.
For real.
Yeah.
I was thinking of him as I Dream of Jeannie guy, but yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really watch Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas was good. You never watched Dallas?
Uh-huh.
Dun 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 dun. Ding 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 ding. And the first ones, they're actually more disco-y than later on, because when it first came out, it was like doo 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 before the dance dun dun. For all those out there listening,
The history of rap.
the history of rap music.
Yes. From Shaq.
From Shaq. Actually, I did.
Yeah, I know you did.
You said you want to dunk with me, you want to dunk. Oh, why don't we talk about when is Shaq Diesel going to make another album?
Yeah. When's the new Shaq gonna drop? Mike Jones, funk music.
Okay. Mike Jones, I think he's probably in prison. I don't know.
Is he not popular anymore? Mike Jones?
Hell no. No.
I thought he was still. He was like,
Little,
popular.
Little Wayne, Drake.
Jake's like no. He's like.
No,
for
they
girls.
love him.
He's like for girls.
No.
Really?
Yeah. You know how that guy got famous?
He was on Degrassi High.
The Nickelodeon show. What would that guy know about gangster rap? Maybe we should start off talking about the impact of alternative music. How it impacted our lives, personally and privately.
And publicly.
Publicly, privately, personally.
Publicly, I bought combat boots and like red shorts.
Oh, I remember those little shorts.
Privately, the first thing I got into, I like Guns N' Roses first.
That was an alternative.
No, it was though.
No,
Man.
it was hairband.
No, they were kind of more alternative.
They were not alternative. They were like rock hairband.
Whitesnake was a hairband.
No, but think about Axl Rose. He wore makeup. Think about the Appetite for Destruction.
Yeah. They were more hairband then, but I feel like
yeah, they may have changed a little bit.
I feel like they were and then I kind of got into Soundgarden.
No, but what brought us together? Had the science tape.
Alice in Chains.
That's not what brought us together.
No, I was wearing an Alice in Chains shirt. I was wearing an Alice in Chains shirt.
No, you weren't.
Or was it Stone Temple Pilots?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was at the science table and I was wearing a Stone Temple Pilots shirt.
Who were the teachers?
Simpson? Miss Simpson.
Yeah, was it Miss Simpson?
Yeah, I think that was one of them.
Oh, do you remember what she sent me outside because I made the guitar out of rubber bands? Remember that? She said, "Get out," because I kept playing. I wanted to shut the fuck up.
She threw us both out, and that's how we became friends. First, you said, "Oh yeah, like hey, cool." Stone Temple Pilots.
Is that how I said exactly?
And you're wearing like a Dallas Cowboys starter jacket.
No way.
And you said you liked the thing. I was like, yeah, cool. And and we were talking about that. And then like the next day, we made a shoebox banjo, and we both got thrown out of the class. And we were sitting in the. Did you play?
Had you learned guitar then? Yeah.
No, I never even picked up a guitar.
That was before Dan taught you the magic.
Yeah.
I ate this chili hot dog the other day, and it got all my mustache, and it was like. It actually changed the color. It's more brownish. The chili. Or I could always just wear a fake mustache around town.
Over your real mustache?
Yeah. I've always wanted. Maybe I could dye it with that Just for Men stuff. Maybe we can do that thing we always thought.
What was that?
If we went in the closet and turned off the lights long enough, then we could possibly go to the past or the future. Did you fart? Oh my God, you're going to shit your pants.
Let's tell the listeners how we used to do that. The time machine.
There was nothing to it. We just got in the closet and thought if we turned off the lights and stayed in there, then it would be 1983.
We want to go back to the 60s. We tried to conjure Jim Morrison.
Yeah.
God, that old house. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I tried to grow pot in the backyard.
You did grow pot in the backyard.
It was like a little plant like that big.
I remember listening to like Master of Puppets. There's talking about metal albums that are still good.
Metal albums are good. Sepultura, Chaos AD.
Yeah, I loved it.
Megadeth. I kind of got into Slayer a little bit. Like, that was.
You got into Slayer more than
that was to the point where I knew that I needed to stop. When I got the Divine Intervention album. That was the point where I was like...
I heard the guy from Slayer is a Christian. Is that true?
I think it's a Satanist.
No, I heard the lead singer's like secretly he's like a Christian guy.
Well, he's been faking it, I guess, for years.
Yes, sir.
I don't know, because everything that I've read about is that he either worked for the devil or he believes in...
corporations?
He believes in a dual aspect of good and evil.
You know a lot about him.
Yeah.
You know like his philosophies.
Because I looked up his stuff, man.
What do you know about Danzig?
Glenn Danzig himself with the band.
Himself.
Mother!
He is just him. There's no band. How did he get so big? Do you think he juices?
No, he probably did keg stands. Probably did juice.
He's swole.
No, he's not swole anymore. He's old. He's like 60.
He's 60, Glenn Danzig?
He looks old as shit. Yeah, he's great.
I haven't seen him.
He's silver hair now.
Wow. What about Henry Rollins?
Yeah, let's talk about one of the big topics tonight is the Pilotwings soundtrack.
For those who don't know, find an Etsy store, find the game Pilotwings, or look it up on YouTube. It's the
original soundtrack.
It's our pick of the week.
Some of the greatest music you'll ever hear. It's fucking epic.
Epic soundtrack. It's definitely our jam of the week.
It's really good, and for all you old school gamer fans, if you have a N64, try out the game. It's really fun.
What's the best level? Cannonball?
Oh, yeah. Cannonball's good. Skydiving's great.
Is the skydiving one like the Keith Sweat jams?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's the hang gliding one, I think. It's like boom. And there's even a part where you can just take photos. Yeah, you love that part. That was your favorite part of the game. You didn't want to play the game. You just wanted
I
to
want to take pictures.
Yeah, and you're still doing it now.
Yeah, I'm like living my Pilotwings fantasies.
You just need some music to the background.
It's really good. I must start listening to it.
You should.
Pilotwings, N64, OST. I'm going to add the music while we're talking.
Or you could add it first. I don't think you'll get sued for it, do you?
By who?
By Pilotwings.
Who's gonna...
By the makers of Pilotwings.
Are they like lawyers for the N64 still?
Yeah, man.
I think they laid him off.
From 1996.
It's like one guy.
They're still waiting to sue people. Anybody that takes our shit,
they'll take it down. They'll take our podcast down. What do you think about Guy Fieri?
I mean, as a personality, I guess he's okay, but he's still a fucking big fat fucking slob.
He wears like flame t-shirts.
Where does he get his style? Does the Food Network tell him to wear that shit? They're like, come on, look like a douchebag on TV. Everybody loves it. What does that say about the audience? I mean, why don't they complain? Have they ever? You think anyone's ever complained about what he
about his wardrobe?
Yeah.
Like anyone called the Food Network to complain about Guy Fieri's wardrobe?
Exactly. Why didn't he put on a suit? Wait, go to restaurants.
Is Emerald still around?
Yeah, he is, but he's more low key. He doesn't like to be in the limelight.
I had a friend tell me that he snorted coke with Emerald.
Really?
What about Yankin Cook?
Oh,
He's not the one that molested kids.
I
You remember that guy? He was called like the Frugal Gourmet. He was like bald. It was on PBS. He had like a beard.
It wasn't Galvin Gourmet.
No, the Frugal Gourmet.
I was thinking maybe he came on before the paint. The guy that painted on there.
He did, Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Is Bob Ross dead?
Yeah, he died of cancer.
Oh wow. When? Recently?
Years ago. Like 5 years ago.
He had a mustache way before. It was cool.
Yeah, he had a beard and he had a. Would you consider him to have a? Is that a? Do you think that's a Jew fro? Yes, or is that just a regular fro?
Ross is Ross like a Jewish name?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, maybe he was Jewish.
I thought he was half black, maybe. Yeah, he had a, like afro. It was really curly. I thought maybe he was half Negro or yeah. What Negro? We could say he's a mulatto. Is that better? Or just
everybody knows that you're not racist.
No,
You like slept with a bunch of black girls.
Exactly, but why would they be with me if I was a racist guy? Never. I can say Negro or mulatto. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. Girls that are from Africa that I've dated, they don't even know what that is. They don't know what a mulatto is. That's some old slave shit. That's from the culture of the United States. That's where that comes from.
Is it?
We're calling black men boy and shit like that.
Yeah. Huh.
That's where the mulatto stuff comes from. Is he really into holistic stuff?
What made you think of that? Should we talk about holistic medicine?
I was just thinking like hippies and holistic because I went over these people's houses. Oh yeah, that's a totally different story. My ex-girlfriend was really into like spiritual, and there were these people that thought they could do stuff and like touch me and do like weird shit with me. Like they like rub my back and be like, God, you're so full of hate and anger. You know, are you so stressed out about your life? And then they'd look at me and I wouldn't react, and then they'd be like, you look like you feel better all of a sudden.
Did you feel better?
After they touched me or sensed that I had something in my body.
No, but nothing happened.
No.
It was like
it's pure bullshit. Yeah, it's pure, unadulterated bullshit.
I didn't even know about it, like hippie healers.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. They believe in like magic.
Like the cards?
Like that one guy in our science class.
He had like super curly hair. I think that was Carl. I'm pretty sure.
No,
I called him.
Aaron used to work with him.
Really? Like IT?
With computers, yeah.
He worked with like gateway computers.
Yeah, he was really into it.
He sold me like this plan to get like free cable, but it didn't work.
That guy did?
Yeah. He like scammed me.
When did that happen?
Like in science class when I was in 9th grade. I never told you.
You never told me about that. Why?
He like hustled me. I bent coat hangers and like tied it to my TV, but it didn't
You never
work.
told me about that.
Yeah, Carl. The nerd hustler.
Is that his name, Carl?
I think so.
It's like Casey, Carl.
Casey.
But yeah, he cuts hair. He does a good service to the country. Cutting old men's pubic hairs. You know, when they're getting ready to have sex with the women in the nursing homes, you know, if they want a good blood job, they say it intensifies the effect. So John shaves usually balls, and sometimes he does different shapes and things in the pubic area, depending on what they want, because it just depends. And sometimes he shaves pussy too, it just depends. And sometimes asshole hairs too, it just depends. Like to shave your ass and then get it licked, I mean, it's really good. That's a pretty nasty job. What do I think John's up to? I didn't think you were going to come up for air. Choking on a Pabst Blue Ribbon. What do you want to choke on a Pabst Blue Ribbon? That's a song to the beer. Do you remember that song?
No.
It was in the 60s. What do you want? Pabst Blue Ribbon. What do you will? Pabst Blue Ribbon. What do you want? Pabst Blue Ribbon. My grandpa just sang that to me.
Oh, God. It's a good podcast.
Enough about John.
No, yeah. No one will know who he is.
Except him. Okay.
He'll know who he is.
Do you think we need to take individual selfies or just one together?